Be comfortable by yourself. A lot of us fall into this trap of constantly wanting people's attention, constantly wanting people around us, constantly wanting love from people, admiration from people. And of course that's normal. Of course that's normal to an extent. A lot of us want that, and a lot of us kind of crave that deep down. But overall we start feeling more lonely and lonely and lonely because of that. And I'm not saying don't have social connection. Of course have social connection. But you need to become comfortable being by yourself. You need to become comfortable, for example, like this, me outside. I'm by myself. Me at home, I'm by myself. Meditation, journaling, all these things, I'm by myself doing them, essentially. And therefore, I grow because of that. And when you truly become okay with being by yourself, okay with being by your own, okay with being on your own, you start truly bettering yourself. And that's the truth, because then you don't have no distractions of wanting this outside validation all the time. You don't have the distractions of you wanting to be around this person all the time, or wanting someone to hold, wanting someone to love, essentially. And it's important for you to have periods of being lonely. I don't mean be lonely all the time, don't get me wrong, but have periods of you being by yourself, essentially, because then you can grow to your truest degree, and there's less distractions for you to be where you want to be overall. And I fell into this trap of constantly craving love, constantly craving attention from people, and overall it's ruined me to a degree, because then I was constantly making myself feel worse, because I was like, oh, I want someone to hold, I want someone there, I want someone there. And that's not the masculinist thing to say overall, but that was the truth overall. And I'm going to be honest with you lot. But now it's a bit different, because I don't necessarily crave that as much, because I'm happy with myself and grateful for myself. And I know overall long term, the better benefits of being me, being a bit alone, you know, feeling loneliness. It's okay to feel a bit lonely sometimes, you know. It doesn't necessarily matter overall, as long as you're grateful and happy for yourself. And we do crave that love and that attention to a degree, we do. And maybe I do have that attention to a degree in my life now, but overall, you don't crave it as much when you're actually grateful and happy in yourself, and you understand that it's not the right time for it. And just understand that it may not be the right time for you to have a partner. It may not be the right time for you to have that. You may not be in the position that you want to be, or be where you want to be in the goals, you know? And that's important for us to realize, and that takes maturity for us to realize, because a lot of people go from relationship to relationship to relationship, but they don't give themselves time to grow. They don't give themselves time in between to grow from that relationship that's failed, or that they've got out of, and therefore they don't truly learn, and they don't truly get better overall from it, and they don't truly get over that heartbreak overall, because they're finding someone else. And that's the difference with me. I've got over that in me, and therefore it's easier to get other people and all that. But at the moment it's a bit, I'm clear focused on this school. I may entertain one person, but that's about it, you know. And it's important for us to understand that it's not about constantly having people there. It's not about that. We got to build ourselves up. And this may be a controversial opinion, because we all want love. Of course, we all to a degree want love and want admiration. Of course, it's a natural human instinct. How are we going to have kids and all that if we don't love someone, and we don't build with that person, make children with that person? Sounds a bit graphic, doesn't it? But overall, how are we going to build into that, you know? And it's important for us to understand that we need to better ourselves overall. And we need to understand that loneliness is kind of a good thing, because it gives us time to focus on ourselves. It gives us time to better ourselves. It gives us time to make ourselves a better version. That's why loneliness is good. It gives you time, and it gives you peace of mind, essentially, to focus on things. And that's what it's about, moreover. That's what it's about, moreover, than you constantly feeling down and upset because you're lonely, you know? And it's important for us to realize that loneliness is actually a good thing if we use it to our advantage. Use that loneliness to your advantage, and then you start becoming more comfortable in yourself, to the point where I'm comfortable with myself all the time, essentially. And I don't feel like I need people. And like I said, I do have another person in my life, but overall, I don't feel like I need it in general. Like, I love the company and all that, don't get me wrong. Like, I'm not saying I don't need that. Like, I'm not saying I don't want that person overall, but I feel like because I've spent so much time by myself and alone, I've been able to become comfortable with myself. Therefore, I don't always need that, you know? I don't always need that. It's nice to have, but understand that you can better yourself, and you have more time for yourself when you're more lonely, and when you feel lonely. You have more time when you're by yourself. You have more time, and I've got a good dynamic going on. But it's important to understand that, you know, you have more time to truly better yourself when you're lonely, and become comfortable by yourself. Because when you're comfortable by yourself, you're truly limitless then, because you're not going to need this validation from people. You're not going to need this constant love from people. You're not going to need this constant this constant feeling of security from people, because you have that in yourself. And that's truly amazing, because then you can get on with things you want to achieve and want to do and make yourself into who you want to be and where you want to be, you know. And that's the important lesson in this video, and that's the message overall in this video. It's not about constantly having people around you. It's about learning to become comfortable with yourself. And you meditating, journaling, getting out like this by yourself, walking, all these things will make you more comfortable in yourself. Working out by yourself will make you more comfortable in yourself. And it's important to be comfortable in yourself, because then you can truly operate at your best of your abilities, and you won't have the same distractions, and you won't constantly crave that love from someone else that is only external and that may only last for the periods of time that you got them. You feel love and gratitude for yourself, which is more important than anything, you know. And it's important for us to view it like this. Find the ability to be comfortable in yourself. Find the ability to be comfortable by yourself, more importantly, because then you're going to truly be more limitless and more better overall, and better yourself consistently to be the version of yourself who you want to be. And I genuinely fell into this trap of hating myself, hating being by myself, and overall this just kind of made me crave love and all that stuff more, because I wasn't focusing on myself on the inside. And I didn't understand that I don't actually need that at that point in my life. Understand, you may not need that love and affection at that point in your life. In the future, of course, it's a beautiful thing, don't get me wrong. I'm not saying not to have that, but I'm saying understand that you may not need it at that point in your life, and it may not be the best thing for you at that point in your life. And start leverage you being lonely and you being by yourself, and start understanding that you need to learn to be by yourself and be on your own overall, because that truly betters you and truly makes you better in the version you are now and the version you will be in the future overall. So I hope you all got some value in this video. It's been a bit all over the place. The weather's been crazy recently. It's been snowing, now it's raining. Too much going on. I can't wait for the summer. But overall, thanks for the love recently. Thanks for all the comments, all the likes, all the subscribes, all that. It's amazing, and I'm so grateful and happy to have you lot listening to me and bettering me and giving me a sense of enjoyment out of this. And I hope I'm giving you lot some value as well. Thank you lot for watching this video. I hope there's going to be more content coming soon, and thank you.